Well, g'day guys, welcome back to Pete's Gold Adventures. Well, it's subs day out time. Yes, we're going to have another subs day out. The last one was a lot of fun. We had a lot of guys turn up and a lot of gold was found. This one we're going to mix it up a bit more. We're going to have some high bankers there. Look, if you've got a trommel, get it there. I'm going to take my little rock crusher, so we'll have a little rock crusher on site. And actually we're going to have a bit of a prize draw this one, so yeah, having a bit of a giveaway. I made this little unit. I was gonna make it as just a giveaway on the channel like I did with the pay dirt bags, but it ended up weighing a little bit too much, and I think the freight would have been pretty harsh. So I thought if someone rocks up on the day, we're gonna give away this little guy. It's a little refined hammer mill, just like the big one. Just just cleaned up a little bit more. It's a bit different in the back. It's got the bearing on the back. It's direct drive from the angle grinder. It's still got my style exhaust port on here. Little easier to get the front off on this one. So yeah, we'll crank it up in a minute. We'll give it a bit of a go, and I'll show you how it works. But yeah, so if you rock up on the day, you have to be a subscriber. We're gonna have a draw, and if you're there, we'll put your name in the draw. You go in the draw to win this little guy. These little guys retail at about 500 bucks, so not that bad little prize. So anyway guys, I'm going to get this hooked up. I'll hook it up to my little extraction system. We'll run a little bit of rock through it, and we'll see how it goes. Alrighty guys, the stuff we're going to run is this quartz. It's highly mineralized, like it's just black, and it just crumbles, so it's really like decayed, crumbly stuff. Like it looks really good. It came from a mine dump down Castlemaine Way. I just picked up a rock and it just crumbled basically into these pieces. So what I'll do, I'll smash this down a little bit finer, because when you're running these mills, if you want them to last longer, smash your gear down to probably 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch max, and then feed it in. It'll be a lot less stress on the hammers and they'll probably last longer. I am in the process of making a little jaw crusher, which will be finished soon, hopefully. Now I finish this little guy, I'll be able to get onto the jaw crusher again. But yeah, the jaw crusher, I'll just shove these in and it'll just run it through a few times and it'll crunch it down. So, but for the moment, I'll just hit these with a big hammer and run it down to a bit finer, and we'll get it through the little mill. Alrighty guys, let's crank this thing up, and yeah, we'll put this through. There's not much, it's probably a good 1.5 cups of quartz in there, so not a great deal. But yeah, we'll give it a run and we'll see what it comes up with. Alrighty, so I do have a rubber seal on here, so that stops basically everything from escaping. So as you can see, this one I haven't welded the paddles onto the bow shackles. It's probably easy for me because I have a MIG welder and I can weld them on, but you guys may or may not have a MIG welder. But if you do, yeah, you could weld a little plate on there. Would give a little bit more swirl and punch it out through the vent. So basically nothing will escape this unless it's smaller than 1 millimeter. So that's the slots that's been cut in here. Alrighty guys, I'm going to put this in a pan and we'll get it panned off and see what we come up with. So as you can see guys, it does reduce it to sand, so even though it's just got the little bow shackles in, it's still quite efficient. It does push all the material out into a bucket. I would like to see some colour here, but look, doesn't really matter. It's just an experiment. It's just a nice looking rock that I picked up. Looks like it was just a nice looking rock. All good, just an experiment. Gotta do these things sometimes to find out where the gold is at. Alrighty guys, the details. Well, if you want to head along, it's going to be Saturday the 9th of April. So if you want to get into the draw for this little guy, you've got to be there on site. So we're going to draw it about lunchtime. We will have a bit of a sausage sizzle with some snags in bread with a bit of onion, because that's always awesome out the bush. But yeah, if you do have some quartz species you want to crush of your own, we are going to have the other hammer mill there running. So we'll run that through, pan it off and see what it's got. But yeah, we'll be also bringing some other gear along to sort of crush and see what that's got. But anyway guys, if you want to get into the draw for this, remember it's like 500 bucks worth, not a bad prize. You got to be on site. So hopefully all the guys that were there last time can head along again, and yeah, heap of new guys. So it was all good fun last time. I'm looking forward to having another one. So remember guys, it doesn't matter if you're a panner, a sluicer, a high banker, or what, or just a detector guy, head along, because I'm going to take some of my old mate pay dirt along, not the laced up kind with the in the pay dirt bags, but yeah, some of the raw stuff that I get. I'll get a few tubs of that. So yeah, if you want to come along for a bit of a pan or a bit of a high bank, yeah, you're quite welcome to run some of that through. Baz has been panning a little bit off today, and he's been getting quite a few colours in every pan, so it's actually quite some good stuff, that gravel. So anyway guys, thanks very much, and I'll catch you soon. Cheers.
We'll be right back.